Hi, I'm Paul, and welcome to Core Work Central today. We're going to do some core work. I've had a lot of students, not a lot of students, but definitely enough students asking me for core work. Not everybody likes core work, believe it or not. And this will be a great challenging class for those who are looking for a lot of challenge, but I offer modifications, so it is doable core for everybody. So just show up, bring full effort, and try to bring some joy to what we're doing here. If you have a block or two, they can come in handy, but they're not necessary. And Summer and I are adding 3 new short classes to the channel every week. They're between 10 and 20 minutes in length, and they're to help you create a consistency to your practice. We feel like that is the most important thing, is to show up regularly, even if it's for a short amount of time. And for those of you with busy lives like us, we know how it is. So that's why we've created this channel. We're so happy to be of service to you. Thank you for showing up and being here. Okay, it's core time. We'll warm things up on hands and knees, starting with cat and cow, moving kind of quickly. We'll start slowly and then move more quickly. So hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips, connecting to your breath. You can inhale into cow position or dog tilt, and then exhale, round into cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. And that's start to pick up the pace a little bit. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. You just move to your breath now. You can speed it up or slow it down as you see fit. I'm going more quickly now. One more. All right, then walk your hands forward of your shoulders and we'll come into downward facing dog. Stretch up and back. Bend a knee, straighten the other leg. We'll do some knee taps to get warmed up. Inhale, lift your right leg up in the air. Exhale, shift forward, right knee to upper right arm as close as you can or touch it. Inhale back. Exhale, do it again. Inhale back. Exhale, hold. As best you can, pull the right leg up higher. Great core work here. Good, stretch it back. Right foot to the floor, second side. Left leg, lift it up. Knee to upper left arm. Inhale back. And again. Inhale back. Final time. We'll hold. Pull it up a little bit higher. 3-legged dog. Right foot to the left foot to the floor. Come forward to plank pose. And all the way down. Got to do a forearm plank. Now options. 1, knees stay down in an 8-point plank. 2, you could interlock fingers as well. Either way, find what works best for you, and then I'll walk us through the extra options. All right, so lift your hips. Try to find a flat low back here so you're not lifting your tailbone too much. And then if you'd like, lift your knees as well. And you could stay like this in your forearm plank, or do what we call the do-si-do. Step your left foot over the right, bring it back, and then right foot over the left. Now, as you're doing the do-si-do, the tendency is going to be to move from the low back a lot. Keep your belly toned so you're not dropping in the back. And if at any point you want to stop any of the exercise, especially if the knees are lifted, stay in the plank with the knees down. And if you need to come down, just come all the way down and rest. Remember, doing the best you can. I want to make sure that all levels get challenged. So if you've got a stronger core, you've been doing a lot of core work for years, you still get worked pretty good. A few more do-si-dos. And let's all hold a steady plank for a 3 count. Ready? 3. Feel free to bring your knees down at any point in time. 2. Feel free to come out at any time. 1 and 17/64. 7/19. And all the way down. Whew. All right. Cobra pose. Lift up. and stretch up and back to downward dog. Keeping it going. Walk your feet to the front of the mat, standing forward fold. And then we'll come into a squat. And if you're new to my classes and we come into a squat and I ask for an uh-oh, that means there's core work coming. Let me get an uh-oh. Uh-oh. All right, have a seat and then lie back. Figure 4 oblique crunches. So figure 4, left leg is up, hands behind the head. We're going to bring right elbow to left knee. Now, the more you pull the left knee in, the easier it gets. So that's how it's doable. You pull the left knee in as much as necessary. If you're able to, keep the left knee pressing away and lift right shoulder as much as you can off the floor. All right, I've got right foot off the floor as well. Here we go. Right elbow, left knee, and down. Exhaling up. 2, 3, 4. Pull the left knee in the minimal amount necessary. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I haven't given a count yet. How many do I nice? Let's go with 12. 11, 12. Switch sides. Right ankle crosses over left. Left elbow to right knee. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, 11. Almost forgot the last 2. 12. All right, and release. I know you would have given me a hard time in the comments if I had forgotten the last 2, or maybe you wouldn't have let me know that I missed them. Speaking of 12, let's stretch the legs up, separate. So these are like Firefly crunches, Firefly pose. All right, hands, palms facing towards the sky, 12 times. We're going to go up and down. Lift your shoulders. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, as high as you can off the floor. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Let's hold on 12. And we'll do a 3 count again. 3, 2 in 1976. Lift a little higher. Come on, we got this. 1, 199th, almost there. Or I guess 98, 99th would be almost there. Oh yeah, and release. While you're resting, watch for a moment. This next one you could do with just one leg down and other leg lifted. Another way to do this would be from low boat to high boat, like this. Another way would be to go from one hip to the other. And the final way, this is where the block can come in handy, is you pass the block. We start with the feet, pass it, and then we go to the other hip, back and forth. Even take the arms overhead with the block. This is a hard one, especially the side to side with the hips. All right, so pick your variation, and I'm going to start with feet between the block and over to the left hip. Ready? I'm thinking 6 per side. Let's see how it goes. And we go up and down, and then to the right hip if you're going side to side with the hips, and then to the left. That's 2. Right here, 2. Now I'm going arms overhead with the block. That's 3. Here's 4. Rest if you need. If you can do the last one, it's coming up. Do the last one. Almost lost the block. Whew, that was a hard one. And yet still doable for our level. All right, hug your knees into your chest. Roll up to a seat. Okay, from here, blocks can come in really handy. Going to go from the reverse tabletop or east stretch, hips back, and then try lifting a leg. We'll do it 3 times. We'll lift the other leg. We'll also try lifting both legs. Another way to do this is to go from reverse table to here and then bring the hips down and lift a leg. That can still be really strong on the hip flexors. But if you can keep hips up, you'll do it like that. Hands just behind you, fingers point forward. Let's do it. 3, 2, 1. Hips up. Now hips down almost to the floor and then back. And this is where blocks can really come in handy. Lift the right leg off the floor. Hold. Foot down. Lift your hips. Swing it down and through. Left leg, hold. Foot down. Hips up. Down. You could do one leg again and switch. We're going to do this with both feet up for a hold for 3, 2 and 17/19. 1, hold it. Good, and bring it on down. Actually, reverse tabletop again. Let's do it. Bring your hips down. All right, we are cooking now, and I love cooking. All right, lie back. Right leg coming towards the chest. The left foot lifting off the floor, and lift your shoulders off the floor. Now you can stay like this. You can modify with left leg down and lowering shoulders at any point in time. Or we're going to rock 3 times, forward and back. Not bringing, right, left leg will go up, not bringing the left leg all the way to the floor if possible. So we lift up, keep the left leg off, and then bring it back. And do it again. Last time. Hold. And then everybody, if you're lying back, come up to a seat. Bring your left leg to the floor. Getting a little fancy today, a little tricky. And we'll twist. Ooh, just stretching and working into the obliques here. I'm definitely feeling the work. Good, inhale, release. Now let's slowly, can lift the left leg a little bit, maybe lift the right foot, slowly lie back, and we'll switch leg. So the left knee is bent, right leg up. 3, 2, 1, let's lift up. Bring it down. Lift up. Bring it down. Lift up and hold. Right leg to the floor. We'll twist to the left. Marichyasana C. Lift and lengthen through your spine. Turn to look over your left shoulder. Inhale and release. All right. Final exercise. Good hip flexor work here with straddle lift. So you can have your toes pointed, one hand to either side of your right leg, or you could have your hands behind you or anywhere you want to try to get your leg out. We'll do 5 times with the right, 5 times with the left. Pointed toes, 3, 2, 1. Lift it up, bring it down. Lift it up. If you're struggling with this one, that is correct. This is a hard one. 4, 5. All right, second side. Ready? 1. The more you lean back, the easier it is. 2, 3, 4, 5. Right, now to do both legs at the same time, the more you walk your hands forward, the harder it is. Right, the more you have your hands in, the easier. If it's still too much, you could go back and forth like this, one leg and then the other. 5 times, both legs. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's hold on 5 for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and 19/74. 1. And release. Whew. Some people like to pound out the hip flexors after that one. Bring your knees in. And let's come onto our back for a bridge pose, a raw ball twist, and then we're good to go. And bridge, lift your hips, get high up on the shoulders. Just feeling a gentle stretch to the front body, hip flexors and abdominal muscles. Exhale and release, arms to the sides. Let's go knees over to the right. Right hand pressing the legs down, turn your head to the left. Inhale up, knees over to the left. And I wanted to keep this class short to about 15 minutes or so. So if you need to do anything else, back bends, Anjaneyas, low lunge to stretch out, please take your time. Do what feels best for you. Inhale up. Let's hold on to the feet for happy baby. And then stretch out for shavasana. And you can stay as long as feels right for you. If you can give it 5-10 minutes, I think it's a great idea. If you've only got a minute or so for power shavasana, drop in. So let everything go right now. Just relax. Let it all go. I'll leave you here in shavasana. If you have the space to stay for a while, please do so. Hope you enjoyed that quick core blast. It's one to come back to again and again. Let me know in the comments below if you'd like to see more of these core-focused classes. Have a beautiful rest of your day. Thanks so much for being here. Namaste.